baseball, arguably the greatest game in the history of games. All-Star Baseball Classic, we're talking July 14th. That's Tuesday, it's coming up. Here we are in Cleveland. Joe Bro from Primetime Sports and Framing, producer Luke. We're talking all things All-Star Game, All-Star merch. How can you get your hands on some stuff? How can you get maybe an autograph, some tricks to the trades? Welcome, gentlemen. Baseball, this is awesome. We've got some Guardians. We're here recording in Cleveland. The All-Star Game's in Philly, just a 6.5-hour drive from here. A lot of folks in our viewing area are going to be going over there. Some tips to getting it done right. Maybe if you have some a jersey or two. If I'm going to the All-Star Game, do I need to buy one of those authentic All-Star jerseys, get to batting practice, and take a kid with me? And hopefully we can get something signed. Give us your lowdown. This is a very exciting time.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually went to the All-Star weekend here in Cleveland, and so many people. As soon as the gates open, you got to get there like an hour to 2 hours before the gates even open. Okay,
Get in line.
And they do batting practice, especially with the home run derby and the futures games. They do tons of batting practice, and they play catch, and tons of players are just out there in the outfield hanging out. Like, so many opportunities to get a ball, right? So got to get there early, get your spot. As soon as the gates open, go find the best location you think, right field, left field. But majority of the time, there's more right-handed batters than left. So I would go more towards left field than right field. That's just my opinion. Just based on, who was at the All-Star game at that time. Because he had Vladimir Guerrero, and he hit tons of home runs, man.
Yeah.
Vladimir Guerrero, Aaron Judge, Trout was there, and just not a big-time power right-handed hitter. So I went to left field and got a spot, and I actually caught a home run ball in BP, and then also during the home run derby.
Who was it off of? Do you remember?
I don't remember the ball like prior to the home run derby, but during the home run derby, I caught a home run ball from Vladimir Guerrero.
Nice.
Boom.
Yeah, so got to get there early. Got to get there early, get set up, enjoy the event. And when I mean by get there early, like there's so much to do there. There really is. MLB, Tops, they have tons of booths set up all around the stadium, inside, outside, and typically have like a little fan fest for people. So go check it all out. Spend some true time there, and don't just show up like right at game time. Like you're not going to get the full experience.
It seems like kind of the last great All-Star game left too. I mean, NFL doesn't even do the Pro Bowl anymore. NBA, when's the last time that was actually a competitive game? But MLB All-Star Game is like the only one I'll still watch. So.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. MLB is definitely, at least it's competitive,
True.
We got a couple Guardians. Parker Messick, awesome lefty for us. Travis Bazzana, rookie second baseman.
Yeah.
Even though he might not be starting the All-Star Game, wouldn't it be a collector's dream to catch a home run ball and then somehow get Travis to sign it during his rookie season? I mean, if you did that, you did all the tips, maybe you got down there behind home plate a little bit. Since there's so many All-Stars there, taking BP, talking with fans and really being interactive, getting something signed, doing that now as a rookie, could that quadruple the value of whatever you're getting signed?
Absolutely. Just think about if you had that same situation, but Ohtani. Right?
Goodness.
What that ball would be worth, right? So,
Right.
So it would definitely be worth the investment, and you just hope he continues to play well over time. So it's just definitely some good value there.
What is it about is it the rarity of the All-Star merch and it's signed balls, bats, hats, jerseys? Is it just the rarity that makes it so collectible?
Yeah, it's the rarity, and also, too, so I also went down to when Aaron Judge in Miami won the home run derby, hit all those home runs, and he kept peppering the back wall of the Marlins Stadium. So each year holds memories to that. So if somebody went to that event, they'll pay more than somebody else who didn't went to the event because they remember, man, Judge just kept crushing the balls. Yeah, I'll give you an extra $100 for that versus they just want it in their collection. So it's very unique items. And when collectors want something, they have a memory behind it, so to speak.
Right. What do you have over at Primetime? I bet you have everything when it comes to all-star stuff, individual jerseys, hats, bats, balls, gloves, batting gloves too.
Well,
but you have everything over there. If you're a collector and you're looking for that rare item, You got to check out Primetime. You got to check out your eBay auction live stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a couple Aaron Judge signed All-Star baseballs that we've sold. I think we have maybe 1 or 2 left, but I also have in my personal collection Aaron Judge signed All-Star jersey from during that 2017 season he had, and I would never get rid of it. Like, so I got that jersey signed myself when I was a kid. Not kid, but teenager.
Sure.
So I met him here in Cleveland and got that jersey signed, and I have it framed up right now. So it's in my personal collection.
I guess it all matters. It depends on the game and whatnot. But if you have a signed All-Star jersey versus an Aaron Judge regular season jersey, I would think the All-Star might be 25% more, might be 50, might be 100%. It's whatever someone's willing to pay.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's more rare. Because they only make those jerseys for 1 year, right? And it's the year that he won the home run derby, and they don't make those jerseys anymore. So there's probably only a couple out there to buy.
I'm just glad they brought back because for the longest time they were doing like actual All-Star jerseys.
Yeah.
But I like that they brought back just wear your own team's jersey.
Yeah, that's
because like growing up that was so fun to see. Like 9 guys on a field and they're all wearing their own team's jersey.
Right.
That was just, I like that they brought that back.
Yeah.
All-Star snubs. You guys upset about anybody not getting the call?
Gavin.
The car?
Big Rig should have been on there.
I mean, the guy's 6'6", 250 pounds. He throws 103 mile an hour. He's 9-4, 123 strikeouts. Come on, man. What happened?
Yeah.
Glad Parker Messick got in, though.
Those small market team, if you're a small market team, you're like the fact that I didn't even think they were going to get 3 All-Stars this
that's
year.
impressive.
I was kind of shocked that. I mean, I figured Kate Smith was going to make it. I was kind of surprised that Messick and Bazana, they deserve it. But, I mean, if you're a Cleveland fan, like we always get.
How does this guy not get in this year?
I know,
this
right?
Is a signed bat from the greatest Guardian Indian of all time, in my opinion, Jose Ramirez. Now, you have these signings where you have Guardians, Buckeyes, all the time. You have private signings, you have public signings. So a bat like this from the one and only Jose Ramirez, priceless. Right? What's this go for?
For us.
Do you ever sell stuff like this on eBay?
Oh, absolutely.
The autographed Jose Ramirez. What would that ballpark? What's the ballpark on that?
$200.
What?
Yeah.
A signed bat?
It's actually surprising.
Yeah.
It's huge. Listen, players are allowed to have down years, okay? Give them the second half and watch what happens.
Yeah.
He always comes through.
He's close to 300.
I know.
He started off too slow, but he's still just.
You get hurt and people suddenly forget about you. But
yeah. I think he's a couple home runs shy of 300.
Is this? This is one guy I want to see.
Let me see. That's Paul Skeens.
Skeens. We're here in Cleveland. 2-hour drive. Zip over to Pittsburgh Pirates ballpark. Look at that. How about that? This guy is something special.
He is. He is. He's. You don't find many pitchers like him. Him and Mizorowski.
Yeah.
You don't.
And Scooble.
Those are true aces, and he's going to be getting a big contract here soon.
The only thing you worry about with those guys is, I mean, guys are throwing harder than they ever have, and it's just like it feels like the prime is so much shorter than it used to be. I mean, look at like Nolan Ryan pitched for like 25 years or something.
Right,
but now I feel like in the league, like there's a premium on just hard throwing all the time, and like these kids are doing it from the time they're like 12 years old. Like there's like teenagers getting Tommy John surgery and stuff. So I mean, I love watching Skeens pitch. I just hope him, the other kind of elite guys like Miz and Scooble. Like I just hope they have Scooble. I don't want to have a long career, at least in Detroit.
Yeah, right. Seems like a nice guy, though, too.
He seems like a great guy. I don't
know,
like when he pitches against us because it's scary.
Man, when he nearly took David Fry's head off.
Oh, my God.
But then he went and he visited him in the hospital and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, that's pretty stand-up thing
He's a
to
class
do,
act.
Because these things happen, sometimes on purpose. Not that one, but sometimes, I just thought that was a pretty stand-up thing. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to talk about these major events he's got coming up. Players you can get autographs from in person, some private stuff, and we're also going to talk about our favorite players, snubs, everything All-Star Baseball after this short break. Luke's collection and my collection. I have 0. But you know what? We're talking to people who know this pocket very well. Favorite item that you have now, and an item that we should be looking for to buy now and get signed now that's going to be so valuable 20 years from now. Ooh.
It's a great question. So for 20...
Biggest one you have now. Biggest item you have now.
Biggest item I have now, I'd say there's 2 items. The home run ball I caught up from Vladimir Guerrero. It was in Cleveland, so it's kind of holds a special moment there.
2019, wasn't it? 2019 we had the All-Star game? Around there.
Yes.
You caught the ball, you were out left field?
Yeah, I caught one of the home run balls. It was towards the back end of his, like, all the home runs he hit. But we were sitting in the bleachers, and I just seen it coming, and that just came right to me. Didn't have to
Did you have a glove?
What?
Or did you barehand it like a man?
No,
I've never caught a ball. Like, what's the secret, man? Is it literally is just being in the right place at the right time?
Yeah, right place at the right time, and like trajectory of the ball. Like you sometimes have to jump. I didn't even have to jump. It just came right to me.
I couldn't when I played. I couldn't even catch a fly ball
because
I'd be staring up at the sun. Like I just lose it all the time.
It's honestly like you're playing jackpot in the backyard.
Anyone try to fight you for it?
No, that's the
climb
other
over
thing
you?
too. No, that's the other thing too. So we had the front row seats where nobody was in front of us, so I didn't have to worry about that. But I had to worry about people behind me. So I went leaned a little forward to make sure I caught it. So yeah, but clean catch and everything.
Nice.
Then what did you do with it after you got the ball?
I took it home and I actually went and bought a Vladimir Guerrero signed All-Star jersey from that year. Then I framed both of them up.
Nice.
Did you get signed?
Yeah, the jersey signed by Vladimir Guerrero.
Oh, you bought the signed jersey.
Yep, and so I have the ball
wow.
and the jersey, and then everything is all framed up together with pictures of the home run derby, pictures of him. I think we had the exact image, like the ball, like him swinging, like in the frame as well.
This might be a dumb question, but is that something like the ball itself? Is that something you would get authenticated even if it doesn't have an autograph?
You can send it in to get authenticated if you wanted.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure if MLB does that outside, like if a normal fan, like for a home run derby, like I'm not sure if they just have somebody just sitting there authenticating balls.
Yeah, I doubt it.
But they do have somebody authenticating in the dugout for MLB, but not for the normal fan. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
for stuff to get auctioned off and is what you're talking about.
They're gonna the bat the player used, like they'll authenticate that right then and there. But
on the spot,
the player hits a home run, like they're not just chasing people around to authenticate. That makes sense.
Yeah. I want to get some tips on that. I think there are a lot of areas that we need to explore in there. But first, I want to get back to your big events. July is a huge month for prime time. You guys have some massive Buckeye names coming in. Tell me about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So July 25th, we have Bo Jackson, Legend Bay, Kenyatta Jackson, and Luke Montgomery. July 25th.
Is that public?
Yes, this is public and eBay Live. This is going to be at our Belden location.
Belden Village?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yep, Belden Village Mall. So we have those July 25th. And again, all of our signings are on eBay Live. So if you miss and you can't make it, you can catch it on eBay Live.
Well, you also have a really big one on July 17th. That one.
Yeah.
That's eBay Live.
Yeah, the greatest college receiver of all time, Jeremiah Smith.
Come on now.
Soon to be.
I mean, this guy's probably going to win a couple Super Bowls, you know?
Yeah, easy.
And this is we just talked about the value of getting college players signed, the autographs when they're in college, and then that value this is an investment, folks.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and he may never sign again because he does not like signing autographs. So,
he doesn't.
No, so if you want an autograph by Jeremiah Smith to guarantee you're going to get your autograph, buy it now.
This might be your chance.
He may not sign it when he gets it.
So how's that work? What do? We just get on the eBay auction site, and when you go live on July 17th.
Yeah, you can purchase items then, or you can pre-purchase items, and we have all these. We have helmets, jerseys, cards. I think we have like 2 footballs left. You can pre-purchase items as well on our website, primetime12.com. Tickets are selling fast, so if you want to get in on the event, purchase now.
So July 17th, eBay, got to check it out for Jeremiah Smith. And then July 25th, Lamar Bo Jackson. Big upside to this kid. This kid's going to run for a lot of TDs. Legend Bay, Kenyatta Jackson Jr., and Luke Montgomery. That's on July 25th. And now these are different. These public signings, this is a huge deal. You can get a picture with these guys. You can get things signed. Sometimes can you ask the player to sign something in particular, like, hey, to my dearest wife, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there might be an upcharge for something like that,
Yep.
but you can request it. Always be respectful.
Yeah.
Be respectful of the players, but walk us through something like that.
Yeah,
if somebody
absolutely.
wants to
So
do something unique.
if Luke wanted an inscription on his football, you say at the counter, you say, hey, I want to buy an inscription as well. Purchase the inscription, and when you go up to the table, they'll ask you, hey, what's your inscription do you like? Hey, can you write to Luke, and then have the athlete sign?
Michigan sucks.
Yeah, so something like that. So
right.
athletes more tend to not sign that while they're playing at Ohio State. They'll do that in the later part of their career, like when they're in the NFL or not in college. So just keep in mind that some inscriptions they won't sign until they're done playing at Ohio State. They just don't want to jinx some things.
Yeah, I mean you gotta fall in line.
But they will say go Bucks, or like if they have a famous line they said or an interview, they may write that. But they do have the option to not write that.
Sure.
But usually we haven't had an issue. Like athletes will be like, oh, what about this? And customers will be like, yeah, let's do that instead.
Sure.
So they're always willing to work and find things out. So just when you're buying inscriptions, just think about it ahead of time.
Yeah.
If you want something crazy.
Don't waste time.
Yeah.
Be reasonable. And
Yeah.
just be cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just be cool
Just
about
be
it.
cool.
Well, it really is a whole new world, though.
Yeah.
10 years ago, you would have gotten suspended for a season or something for trying to sign autographs as a college player. And now-
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, NIL has it made it easier for people like you to get these big names to come in and sign stuff, or has it made it more difficult? How does that work?
Yeah, it's made it more easier. But just outside of the autograph world, Coach O made a great point. The old LSU coach, where he's back at LSU now, he said, well, all they're doing is just changing what door the cash comes in.
Yeah.
It was coming in the back door now it's coming in the front door.
Right.
So
We all kind of know what was going on. That
America.
golden handshake by the old
Yeah.
booster. Hey, man, you're doing a great job. Beep, there you go.
Yeah.
Handshake. By the way, that works at hotels. I've done that a couple of times recently at hotels where, when you check in the hotel, nice hotel, Caesar's Palace, it worked for me. I put a 20 between my ID and my credit card. I need that. And then I swear this works every time. Here you go. And they're like, what's this? I was like, it's right here on the floor. I thought that belonged to you. You ever been here before, Mr. Spiegel? Oh, no. Well, let me give you the room over the fountain. I swear it's happening.
Nice.
And then I just tried it in Portugal 3 months ago. Worked in Portugal.
There you go.
That's a tip. It's free, no charge for that.
Bribe people.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back. And I want to know Joe's take on, I catch a home run ball. It's a very special ball at the All-Star game. Maybe it's, Travis Bazzana hits a home run to win the game. I catch the ball. Now all the officials come after me. What do? We'll have that answer after this break. Welcome back to Cool Collectibles. We're enjoying our discussion about all things All-Star Game coming up on Tuesday on Fox in Philly. What is it, Citizens Bank Park? Yep. We've got 3 Guardians. We've got Travis Bazzana, rookie All-Star, second baseman now. Parker Messick and Cade Smith. Cade Smith, 26 saves so far. Wow. This guy is blazing a trail for himself. I mean, we're putting him up in the likes with, Jose Mesa. Will he be the next Dennis Eckersley? I don't know. He's throwing up the numbers, right?
Yeah.
This kid's something special.
He needs a mustache.
They keep doing it, too.
He needs a mustache?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming from the bearded wonder?
Yeah.
Yes. I like that.
He needs the curled mustache.
it.
Yeah, oh my. So let's say you get over there to Philly, again, a 6.5-hour drive from Cleveland, and you catch a home run ball. Travis Bazzana, tink for the win. You catch it. Oh, now you're going to get approached by officials. And it was interesting, you said last segment, you said there is a licensed person in the dugout for players' merch to authenticate, right? But something like that, if that happened to me, I'm in right field and I catch it, and they come over and they go, hey, we would really like that ball from you. I'm like, rub a lamp. It's mine now, buddy. How do you handle that situation?
Yeah, absolutely. So the first thing that's going to happen is the usher's going to come down and ask you for that ball. And you got to understand, you hold the power now. Like, if you're wanting to meet Bazzana, they can make it happen. And they may give some, pushback initially, but hold your ground. Like, that ball is valuable.
Yeah.
Like, don't just give that ball up. You have the power. if you want a signed bat, a signed ball, like, or if you want to like, or some tickets to a game or something.
But he's a rookie all-star, and this is like one of his first big international home runs on that stage, if you will. And we talked about this before. The younger you can get the player who turns into this Shohei Ohtani or Babe Ruth type player, the more value it's going to be.
Absolutely. So you hold the power. Mm-hmm. So if you want something, get it and understand the projected value. So like ask for more, and don't just give the ball up.
What's reasonable?
What's reasonable?
You know, you say tickets, you say a jersey, a signed bat. I mean, at some stage they're going to go, okay, buddy.
Mike Trout's first home run ball that he hit in the major leagues, somebody asked for, I think, a signed ball. Like he got to meet Trout, like in the not dugout, but like underneath the players' clubhouse or something. Got a signed ball, I think a signed bat, and maybe some pair of like game use cleats or something like that from Trout for that ball. So, because like game use items to a player, that's easy to get. Oh, here, I'll just go buy a pair of cleats. Or
but hey, if you ask for cash, is that out of line?
Mercedes.
Yes and no. It's just like they want to give you something, not just cash.
Right.
Like, hey, you know what? I want tickets behind home plate to this game. Or like, hey, you know what? They're going to be in the World Series, I think this year. I want World Series tickets and a game use item. Like, you can ask for stuff, just don't. I wouldn't personally ask for cash. I would ask for like game use items. That's what I would do. But the process is the usher's gonna come down, tell you, and then you gotta tell them, say no, I want to speak to somebody who's in charge of that, and you hold the power. You control what's going on. But don't give them leeway. Don't just give the ball up. Once it's out of your possession, like you lose your power.
That's not good enough for me. I don't like that. Because what I want is an autographed bat, and I want it authenticated by the guy in the dugout, the official guy.
Yeah.
Could do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Being a little egregious, being a little hey, you got the ball.
You got the
power while it's still there.
Yep.
Because then once it's gone, you lose all the power.
Yep.
Okay, so you go over there. What are some unique items maybe you should try to like grab? You know, like a program and then get it signed on the back end. Not really ticket stubs anymore. Everything's online. But like a little All-Star pennant, that's kind of fun and get that autographed. All of these things can be of value later on down the road.
Yeah, if you get the right guys on the items, yeah, it absolutely can. Pennants hold some kind of value. Programs, some kind of value. But the most sought-after things is baseball bats, balls, jerseys. Caps are kind of depending on who it is. But those are the main three items: jerseys, bats, balls. That's what people want long term.
Where can folks find you? Because you are the expert. They have lots of questions they want to find. Where can we find you?
Well, you can find me on eBay Live sometimes. You can ask me questions there. You can reach me via email, joe@primetime12.com, or you can email us at
Collectibles at fox8.com.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and I want to show you some more of this cool merch. What happened to Cal Raleigh? How many home runs did he hit last year? 60. And this year, he can't hit the broadside of a barn. We'll talk about that and more after. Well, so we have a signed Joker, Cal Raleigh. The guy hit the cover off the baseball last year, 60 home runs. This year, currently, right before the All-Star break, you said, producer Luke, how many home runs does he have?
9 home runs.
And what's his batting average?
164.
Who's the Joker now? Oh, man, that's not right. I mean, he had better numbers than,
Sorry, Cal.
Johnny Bench and all that stuff.
Yeah. Bounce back.
What happened? But that's baseball. They figure you out. Inside curveballs, low inside curveballs he can't hit, or high faster, the changeup. Just keep giving him that, and then the numbers just drive down. And then baseball, as you well know, it's 98% mental. Once it's got a couple players locked right now on the Guardians, I think, unfortunately. Yep. But once you get locked in that mental cage, man, he can bounce back. I'm rooting for the guy because the guy is just, man.
He was fun to watch last year, yeah.
Awesome. Look at the stuff that you find at Prime Time is so unique, so rare, so super cool. You can get pretty much anything you want, any player. Joe, you guys do an incredible job. Mookie Betts. here to play. He's won a few World Series, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Four.
That's
2 with Boston,
crazy.
2 with LA.
Yeah, he's been.
That's crazy. 4 Worlds.
And he's been around forever too.
What's this ball run me? You think if I wanted to buy it right now?
That ball is like $700 to $800.
Yeah. And you're letting me hold it?
Yeah.
Why do you do these things?
The inscription, like I said, man, the athletes.
Does that add to it, like a little inscription? Yeah,
absolutely. Dude, they don't like signing inscriptions. They just don't.
Maybe that's just one of his things that he writes.
So they charge.
Or maybe someone
they charge a premium for that. So it's we're getting charged that. So that's why we have to charge even more.
Yeah.
They got cool jerseys. They got everything over there. This is
PCA.
This is Crow Armstrong autographed. Yeah, I know we got a lot of Cubs fans out there. Not a lot here in Cleveland. After 2016, we still haven't forgotten about that. But if we were going to lose anybody, all right. Those guys. No, give it to me.
No.
If we had to, because it's like
that was
the lovable losers. They had been
that rain delay ruined everything.
That was a
I was at that game.
night.
You were?
I was at that game.
Which one? 7?
Yeah.
How good was the Rajai Davis home run though? Because
their home run was like 2 sections over for me because we sat in the bleachers again. I love sitting in the bleachers. It's just a great view. You see the entire field. But yeah, as soon as he hits that, the crowd went absolutely zonkers, man. It was so loud.
The one thing that we Indians Guardians fans will never bring up in that series is that we were up 3-1.
Yeah.
Oh man, that hurts so much to say it, but
with home field advantage.
But not a lot of people talk about that though.
Yeah,
they don't. So, the Guardians blew a 3-1 lead.
Us, the Cavs coming back 3-1. I think.
But they always blame the
in
Warriors.
the same year.
Yeah, they always blame the Warriors though. They never say anything about the Guardians. They never do. It's always the Warriors.
But that Warriors team too was 73-9, the greatest record. I mean, the Goliath of Goliaths, and we knocked them down with the block.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Think he's coming back?
I think so.
LeBron coming back? Depends on how this ages here, but I do think he's coming back.
I do too.
Nothing else fits right.
I heard
Golden State, New York.
I heard a stat from a little birdie on the way up here that this is the week he came back.
From Miami?
From Miami. The same week, 2014.
He's been milling around the Akron area quite a bit lately. I think he's
there's rumors there's like deliveries being made to his house in Akron or something like that. Maybe. So who knows? Who knows?
We'll dig into that and more. Next episode, you gotta check this out. I mean, we're getting into college football season. We're talking all college football collectibles. Remember to reach out to us, Cool Collectibles at fox8.com. Check out Primetime Sports and Framing on social media. They put good videos together, funny stuff. And also check them out on eBay Auctions Live. You can get anything and everything from Joe and the family there. That's our time. For producer Luke, I'm Gabe and Joe. We'll see you next time here on Cool Collectibles.